Hey, pretty lady. I just wanted to personally share my top 5 tips for being a new mom and trying to balance life, your career, weight loss, just everything in general. Because I have found being a new mom can definitely kick you in the hindsight. So I'm just going to kind of go through my top 5 tips, and I'll also include a PDF at the bottom for you. But number one is you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, try new things, you know, take a risk. And whatever that risk may look like to you, it looks a little different to everybody. But, you know, if you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you're going to keep getting the same things you've always gotten. And that's one thing I've learned is if you stay on that same rat wheel, you're going to stay there forever. So just take a step off of it and, just step out one step at a time and just tackle that. Step 2, prepare your food in advance. Man, I was terrible at this, and I would stress about what to cook that night. I would, be tired and worn out and didn't want to think about it. So I just tell my husband to bring something home, which of course was bad. And, if you plan your meals and you prep, it's easier because you're saving money, you know what you're making, or like me now, what I do is I prep on Saturdays or Sundays and it's prep for the week. So it just takes a lot of guesswork and time out and you are freed up. Ultimately it saves me a good 10, 12 hours and that's legit. And I eat better that way. Number 3, you have to make time for yourself. You have to. I was also notorious for just not tackling my workout, and the day would go on, and by the end of the day, I'd be exhausted, and I didn't want to do it, so I would just not do it. And then the next day would happen. You have to make an appointment, just like you make a hair appointment, just like you make a doctor's appointment. Maybe if you get your nails done, a nail appointment. Set an appointment and make it happen. No matter what attitude, let's face it, our lives are busier than most others, and we're new, so we're adjusting to being a new mom, and that alone is that's like a whole new job skill. It's really been a lesson for me, and I take it every day little by little, but man, it's overwhelming, and adding everything else in life with it. So yes, make time. Number 4, tell everyone around you what you're doing, and why you're doing it. People will respect your decision more if, and for the most part, won't try to get you back on track to your old habits if they know that you're serious and you're committed. The more that you share that, the more people are going to look to you and, they're actually excited to see your results. They won't admit it and they won't tell you that. But I noticed that on this journey, the more I share and the more I kind of share that little bit of stuff that I don't really want to share, that reaches the people the most. It's kind of crazy. I'll be honest, I was afraid of getting tomatoes thrown at me. You know what I mean? Made fun of, ridiculed, all that good jazz. But in the most part, people are uplifting. So share it. Tell people. Number 5, avoid trying to change too many things at once. Baby steps. I have that mentality, go big or go home. And man, when I wanted to do something, I'd go all out. And what would happen is I couldn't get it accomplished. So that anxiety would set in and it would just eat me alive and I'd give up and I'd fall back on my old ways. And so I've really had to work hard and learn just to take baby steps. So how this can kind of relate to you, exercising all at once, all too long, trying to pile something in, trying to limit your calories, dropping everything from your diet like coffee, soda, sweets. If you just try to cut all that out at once and deprive yourself, it's just setting you up for that failure. And I have a little bonus for you. Find someone to help support you. Whether it's a success partner or it's through a group, a program or something. Just find somebody that is going to hold you accountable and cheer you on and be that cheerleader for you, because there's nothing more rewarding than you hitting a goal and you going to somebody and you're going to your success partner, or even if it's your husband, hey, I met this mark, or hey, look, my pants are, I can button the button, or I can at least get them over my thighs, or you know, whatever it may be to you, just make sure that you have that support and there's somebody there holding you accountable the whole way through. One last thing for you. I'm 33, and it took me, get a little emotional when I talk about this, because it took me a long time to figure out my life and what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur and I wanted to give my child, you know, the best life possible. But man, I spun my wheels just looking in all the wrong places and didn't know exactly what I was doing. And when my son came into this picture, or even when I was pregnant, you know, it was tough for me, and I gave up everything. I just fell off the wagon and gave up hope for a lot of stuff. And the closer it got to KJ being here, I knew that I wanted to be my best for him, no matter what, no matter how hard it got. And so after he got here, the first 4 months was tough for me. And I had a hard time working out, you know, even just to get outside to walk. So I really had to work hard at it, and I had to make a point each day to make it happen. And now I enjoy my workouts because it's some of the best times that him and I had together. He's 10 months old, and he laughs more during the workout than anything else. And I just, that's a joyful moment for us, whether we are outside, whether we're inside, whatever it is. It's just like the moment that I get on that ground and start doing a push-up, or I'm doing a setup, he just lights up. And, you know, I want to be that example for him, and I want to be that reason that that he wants to make better, healthier habits in his life. And yeah, he's only 10 months old, but I'm telling you, he sees what I do. Just a quick example. He was at my mom's, and she said that he bent over and he was kicking a leg up in the air. And at first she thought, what's he doing? And I know he's only 10 months old, but where else would he have seen that? So it's just a point that they see what you're doing and they mimic it. So, man, stay with it no matter what. And I know you don't know me, but I'm here. I'm here for support if that's what you need. If you just need some tips, some advice, reach out to me. And I look forward to seeing your great results and hearing your success story. Have a good night. Bye.